afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cardinals. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 3-15.
Taken. Now it's 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win Thursday.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Ready now for Baltimore. Trey Mancini. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 fouls.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hayes on the run for it. At the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. Too low, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Dylan Carlson, drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game.
That's the ball.
Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Cobb comes set. The 2-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Popped him up. Alberto moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and here's Renato Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there on the inside, Black called the strike.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
That is it. The left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Stepping into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Austin Hayes, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled away. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he fouls this one off. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Yadier.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
No, that's
Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. He's currently in the first year of the new 2-year contract. 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And he pops it up. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away. Next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Starts him with a knuckle curve high for ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Mancini is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's ready for his first. Its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Carlos Martinez. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Colton Wong. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
2-2.
He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And not in time as the second run scores.
That's a monster at bat right there. One-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
That missed. That's the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Goldschmidt. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. At the plate, Dylan Carlson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. To third. He's got it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cardinals lead it 6-0. In now for the O's, Ramon Urias. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. Urias manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work for you. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him. Not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Wade LeBlanc. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Here comes the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Orioles held in check there. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now. Settling in now, Paul DeYoung. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Grounded to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Catcher number 4.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
That's a ball.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Line towards center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result of a tag with the lead 8 on the play. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Into the box now, Carlos Martinez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. 1-1. Carpenter is off at first with 2 away. Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
bounce to first. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Here's Colton Wong now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Hanser Alberto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
And it's fouled away. And it's 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Fouled away. Right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
0-1.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So striding in, Renato Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Nunez, a 25-year-old, is a 5-year vet at the major league level. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman. No runs, just 1 hit, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to it here, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Stepping in now. On the line, that's a base hit. The throw home. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning. stepping in and ready for another shot. Lorenzo Kane, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1. Fastball well outside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeJong.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Alberto gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on top 7. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Ramon Urias. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Carlson is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Austin Wynns hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a slider down the middle but laid off.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Grounded to third. Taken in by Carpenter. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 7-1. Pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the first pitch to him. Yadier Molina is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Molina.
1-1. Two balls, one strike. Three balls, one strike.
Tommy Edman waits on deck. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding in, Tommy Edman, who scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A ball with no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Tyler O'Neill come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
41. Tyler O'Neill.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Too high.
3 balls,
and
no
it's
strike.
3-0. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding Scott on to first, and they turn the double play.
The first baseman,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
In now, Carlos Martinez, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to Tyler O'Neill will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And through 5 turns at bat, they only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second base.
Stepping up to the plate, Hanser Alberto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, but this. pulls this one in the air out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now. Standing in now, Renato Nunez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Now back left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dwight Smith Jr. is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is ready to go for the last half of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 7, Lorenzo.
To the plate now, Lorenzo Kane. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Alberto shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more on that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy could pick up the runner at third now.
And he fouls this one off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Popped him up. Urias has a play. And the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll. Stepping up now, Austin Hayes. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Yeah.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. O'Neill is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher.
At the plate, Austin Wins. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
1-0.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Miguel Castro come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Rio Ruiz is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
That's the ball.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And there's one away.
The batter, the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So digging in now, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hey now.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. Gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. And that misses, ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. O'Neill rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Lane Thomas will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Hayes calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. We're through 7 this afternoon, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. Alex Reyes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Cardinals, number 29, Alex.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 11.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Now
stepping in now, Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to third. Carpenter is there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. 1-0 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Carlson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, and it's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Orioles 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
Brad Miller is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain. It was a walk in his last trip. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Down in order. Brad Miller stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base.
Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guys aboard with a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Giovanni Gallegos will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 65.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. This is speared by the first baseman. Anthony Santander will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Anthony Santander.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
As a look, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Austin wins as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
No, that's
And
ball
a good
four,
at-bat
runner
that
gets the
time
base.
as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
Hicks is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty B, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And another foul ball. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 out, bases loaded. Baltimore down to their final strike. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-5 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
That's the ball.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage.
Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Redbirds took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Carlos Martinez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Alex Cobb was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 9 runs, 12 hits. 2 errors, they left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors, they left 7 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Carlos Martinez. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Alex Cobb. He falls.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Redbirds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 9-5. The Phillies broke up their 7-game losing skid as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 7-2. The Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park, 5-1. The win was their 6th in a row. The Nationals hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 10-3. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx, 6-5. The White Sox launched 3 home runs as they took down the Red Sox on the road, 5-2. The Indians combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Tigers in Detroit, 3-0. The Mariners picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium, 13-4. The A's got 11 hits overall as they pulverized the Twins, 9-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 2-0. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.